Now, electrolytes are all about getting hydrated, you know what I mean, right? So, you get hydrated from electrolytes. Here's the funny thing. I was thinking about something yesterday. I was mapping out an idea, so I was walking back and forth. I was pacing back and forth through the kitchen. And I was fidgeting with the lid off my electrolyte capsules things. I keep calling them capsules, they're tablets. But I was fidgeting with the lid. And I was walking up and down. And I put the lid in my mouth, because I put plastic in my mouth when I'm thinking. And I chew things, like a dog, like a puppy, like a bold puppy. I chew things. So I put the electrolyte lid in my mouth. And I gave it a chew. And then as I was pacing, I went, whoa, that's crunchy. I was like, that's crunchy like sand. That's crunchy like a food. That's not plastic crunchy. I was like, that's something new. No, let's stay in the Cascade Kingdom. Sand Kingdom's a bit overwhelming right now. So I was like, that's something new. That's something crunchy. No, I want to stay there, bitch. Okay. Sorry, Cappy. Our first argument. I'm sorry. Anyway, gimme. So, I say to myself, why is the cap crunchy? So I thought, I have to give it another chew. I have to see what this texture is. So I did. I went, and that's when I felt like, I don't know, 80 to 120 tiny balls spill into my mouth and all over my face and all on the ground and the counter. And they all stuck to the, all around my mouth. And I went immediately, thought to myself, oh my god, yeah, it's silica gel. It is silica gel to keep the electrolyte tablets dry. Of course. You dumbass. So, that was fun. So I had to wash my mouth out for a long time, because silica gel, if you don't know, it absorbs moisture. That's kind of its whole thing. It just, as soon as it comes into contact with anything, it goes and sucks all the moisture out. So that's why it's in electronics and stuff, to keep the electronics dry from wherever it's being stored. Anyway, and they say, famously, do not eat. It's pretty much all they say. Sometimes they don't even say silica gel. Sometimes it just says, it's just a white pouch that says do not eat. Sometimes you think to yourself, why would you tempt me like this? Is this some kind of test? Because I wasn't thinking about it, but now I am. But no, that's not what they're at. Anyway, so I kind of panicked a little bit, because I was like, Jesus, there's so many in my mouth. Moon! So many in my mouth. And I thought to myself, do not eat. Now, maybe I'm a silly Billy, but up until this moment in my life, I thought you couldn't eat them because they were toxic. I thought the cost of keeping things dry was a very poisonous substance. So it was just like, yes, this will kill you. We put a pouch of cyanide in your new headphones. Yes, we did. But it was for good reason. Keep them dry. That's kind of what I thought it was like. But no, in fact, it's just a choking hazard. Because they suck up moisture, they stick to your fucking mouth, which I have first-hand experience with now. So I then Googled it. I didn't Google it. I don't Google anything. I don't fucking Google things anymore. I asked ChatGPT. I don't care. I'm using the name. And that's when I learned they're not toxic at all. Yeah. No, they're just a choking hazard. So you can eat silica gel. You can't, because it's actually, you can't eat silica gel. I want to make a distinction. I don't want to get myself banned or whatever the fuck. The AIs are advanced these days. I should know. I had to ask one if you can eat silica gel. It knew in 0.002 milliseconds. I was unsure after putting a pouch of it in my mouth. I think they're winning. But anyway, yeah. Don't eat silica gel. And electrolyte tablets, they don't hide a secret one in the cap for those of us who have curious minds. It is, in fact, silica gel, which you cannot eat.